Hey guys, welcome back to Microsoft Loading Screen Simulator. Today we are flying from Charles de Gaulle to Saint Exupéry. I actually can't pronounce it, so yeah, just LFLL. But anyways, we're going to be landing on 35 left, and we are leaving from 08 left, I believe. I don't know. Probably. Anyway, I think I'm just gonna start the flight. Oh, by the way, it's night, so that'll be interesting. So yeah, see you in a second. Yeah, I definitely recommend putting this game on an SSD, but we are here at Charles de Gaulle and our Airbus A320 Neo. I uninstalled the special features mod since it wasn't quite complete yet, but anyways, let's get the plane started and roll on out of here. Let's see what the outside looks like. Here it is. Nice and pretty. It's got reflections and stuff. Wow. Look at that city. Anyways, let's get some power to the plane. Ta-da! Air fuel pumps and stuff. And then our APU. Because we need that, you know? And as you can see, our displays are immediately illuminated. You can see our flight plan here. Yeah. Not flying too far today. Those do things. Let's just wait for our APU to get started. I'll let you have a listen. Alright, and I'm pretty sure the APU is started now, so APU bleed is on. Let's turn on that. We need our lights. Don't need ice lights. Strobe. What else do we need? I think we are actually all good, so I'm going to do the air traffic control stuff real quick. Tune to ground and request IFR clearance.
De Gaulle ground, Air France 8230 IFR to Saint Exupéry, ready to copy.
I'm gonna get a sip of Gatorade.
Air France 8230 is cleared to Saint Exupéry Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 8 left climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Departure frequency is 125.7 squawk 4506.
Gatorade's pretty good.
Air France 8230 cleared to Saint Exupéry Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 8 left climb and maintain 9,000 feet.
Yeah,
Departure on
125.7
squawk 4506. Air France 8230 read back correct. Contact ground on 121.61.
Alright, we got our IFR cleared and stuff. Oh, look at that, Hungarian Airlines. Are skins included in the game? Or is it just using liveries from my little mod? Anyways, I'm gonna request taxi now.
De Gaulle ground, Air France 8230 with Quebec ready to taxi IFR. Air France 8230 taxi to and hold short of runway 8 left via taxiway Papa 1 Foxtrot November 5 Uniform Tango 4 Charlie Uniform Tango 2 Tango 1. Contact tower on 119.625 when ready.
I cannot see the knobs down there, so I guess I won't bother with them. I'll acknowledge our taxi clearance.
Hold short runway 8 left via taxiway Papa 1 Foxtrot November 5 Uniform Tango 4 Charlie Uniform Tango 2 Tango 1 Air France 8230.
And that's your runway right there, so don't have to taxi too far. Let's get ground services and request a pushback.
De Gaulle ground, Air France 8230 requesting pushback.
Serve flaps,
pushback request
taxi
accepted.
light, and we are ready to go. As you can see, the taxi light is very, very bright, and our pushback dude is a bit off center as usual. He's not very good at it. I think he's blind. Let's get a bit of some light there. There you go. We can start our engines now. APU bleed is all good. Let's set that to start and go. There you go. Our N2 is rising for that engine. And our flaps are finally you know, flapping. Looks like that engine is started. Good. Then we can do that one. Cool. Everything here looks alright. Let's turn on Flight Director, I guess. We don't need auto braking for now, and looks like we are at a pretty good place, so I'll request the pushback to stop.
To all ground, Air France 8230 requesting the end of pushback.
Just
Air
slammed
France
the parking
8230
brake.
request to end pushback received.
Alright. Let's tune to tower real quick. That engine starting up. I'm gonna get a sip of Gatorade. Yeah. Alright, looks like we can turn our APU off now. APU bleed off. Let's turn on anti-ice. Get some dome lights. Alright, we are good to taxi now, so let's just go full left. I accidentally knocked my mic, sorry about that. I hope you weren't bothered. Frame rates are dying, that's nice. And we'll just slowly taxi. Slowly taxi very fast. Whoops. Just follow the lights. Looks like the sun's rising, or maybe setting over there. I don't know what time it is in France right now. Alright. I don't have very fine control of the airplane. I'm playing this game with an Extreme 3D Pro from like 2006, so yeah. If you want to know how old it is, the box for this joystick has Flight Simulator X screenshots on it, so yeah. We are slightly speeding here. I'm not sure I can take this shortcut, but I am doing it anyway. There we go. Almost there. Very nice. Yeah, it looks like there is a stopping point there. So I'll go back to cockpit view. Look at that, it's all bright in here. I think the taxi light is shining through the floor. That's very realistic. Thank you, Microsoft. Alright. Here we are, stopped at the runway. Request takeoff clearance.
De Gaulle Tower, Air France 8230 ready for IFR departure runway 8 left. Air France 8230 cleared for takeoff runway 8 left.
Look at that, we got our landing lights on.
Cleared for takeoff runway 8 left, Air France 8230.
Anywho, let's get on the runway and take off. This will be a nice, relaxing flight, I think. Also, I got the air traffic control to say Air France properly. It's Air France. So, yeah. A bit unfortunate. Don't know whether or not a plane is coming in to land, but yeah, we'll just have to deal with it. Let's set our auto brake to max and full power. Ooh, that was a bump. Don't really want that on your runway. Most of the time. Rotating. Alright, looks like we are airborne. Can get our gear up. Flaps up.
Overspeed. Overspeed. Overspeed.
Air France 8230 contact Paris Center on 118.05.
Alright, the autopilot is struggling a bit. But looks like it's corrected itself.
118.05 Air France 8230.
Very nice. The plane's doing its thing. We can turn off our landing lights and our taxi light. Everything looks pretty correct, I think. So, yeah. Let's just climb to 9,000 feet. And, yep. Quadrant is on auto throttle. I forgot to set this to norm, which we want. Whoopsie daisy. Tune to Paris Center. Contact them real quick.
Paris Center, Air France 8230 is climbing through 4,500 feet for 9,000 feet. Air France 8230 Paris Center, continue as planned. Altimeter 30.17.
Looking very nice. I don't think I've ever actually flown this plane at night before, so a bit of a new experience. Yeah. Very pretty. As you can see, Paris is very bright. Look at all that light pollution. Let's see what else we need. Strobe. Don't need runway lights anymore. I think we can get rid of the dome
Air
light.
France 8230 climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Climb and maintain 11,000 feet, Air France 8230.
We'll get to 11,000 feet, then I'll start the time lapse. How's that sound? I think it sounds nice. Can't hear your answer, so yeah. We are A230, or not A230, we're 8230. Doy. I'm a silly Billy. I'm actually gonna turn this dome light back on though. Dim. And it can be set to bright too. For half the maximum blindness, you know? There it is. That's fine enough. An exterior view of Paris. Pretty sure it's Paris, right? Looks like we are finally at 11,000 feet, so I am going to start the time lapse now.
Air France 8230, contact Paris Center on 125.7.
Alright, see you in like a minute, I guess. Alright guys, Marcielle, or Marcielle, well they just told us to contact approach, so I'm gonna do that real quick.
132.0 for Air France 8230.
So soon we should be able to land. We're almost to our deceleration point. The airport is right there. Just got a little ways to go.
Lyon approach Air France 8230, 11,000 feet. Air France 8230 Lyon approach, continue to Taylor as planned. Altimeter 30.12.
Alright.
Air France 8230 contact Marseille Center on 130.85.
And they're just tossing us back into center. Thank you.
Going to 130.85 Air France 8230.
Alright, to center. Contact center.
Marseille Center Air France 8230, 11,000 feet. Air France 8230 Marseille Center, continue to Taylor as planned. Altimeter 30.12.
I would like for this to work this time. If you watched the last episode, it kind of ended in a crash landing, which, you know, isn't very ideal when flying an airplane. I don't exactly know what caused it, but hopefully it doesn't happen again.
8230 contact Lyon approach on 132.0.
And they're just tossing us back and forth.
132.0 for Air France 8230.
They're just tossing us back and forth between channels for some reason.
Lyon approach Air France 8230, 11,000 feet. Air France 8230 Lyon approach, continue to Romeo 259er as planned. Altimeter 30.12.
People say that the
Air France 8230 descend and maintain 9,000 feet.
anyways, people say that the air traffic control
Descend and
for
maintain
X-plane
9,000
is
feet,
better,
Air France
but
8230.
I think it's just as worse, if not worse, you know? People really like X-plane though. I think it's a good game, but it's got a lot of fanboys, I think. Right, we're descending to 9,000 feet. That's all nice and well. Cool. Rad cool. I'm not gonna say that ever again. Anyways, looks like we're decelerating just a tad bit so we can descend. We're only descending at like 100 feet per minute. Autopilot is a bit wonky. There's nothing that the terrain can show us, so yeah. As you can see, the runway's over there. It's very visible, especially at night because of the runway lights. The zing-zings. I don't actually know what they're called.
Air France 8230 descend and maintain 8,000 feet.
Right, we're just about to our deceleration point and we can descend to 8,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 8,000 feet, Air France 8230.
So I'm gonna do that real quick. Once we go to about, I don't know, 180 knots, 195, the plane will start descending even more because we've already descended a little bit. But yeah. Alright, we're falling now. About 1,300 feet per minute. Maybe even faster than that. Our goal is quite close. Looks like the engines are ramping back up because we have decelerated. And real soon we're gonna turn for our approach, so that'll be nice. Giving you guys a nice view of the outside world. Looks very nice at night, I think. Got some clouds in the sky. We're making
Air
a...
France 8230 descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
Alright, we are dropping down to 3,000. Oops. Here we go. Acknowledge his instruction.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet, Air France 8230.
Thank you, Air Traffic Command. Alright, return in just a tad. Just a little bit. Actually, like a... looks like a complete 90-degree turn.
Air France 8230, you are 13 miles south of Saint-Exupéry. Contact Saint-Ex Tower on 121.655 when inbound on the approach. Tower on 121.655, Air France 8230.
Alright, we can contact Tower now. Saint-Ex.
Saint-Ex Tower, Air France 8230, 13 miles south inbound ILS runway 35 left approach. Air France 8230, Saint-Ex Tower. Cleared ILS runway 35 left approach. Altimeter 30.10, wind tree 36 at tree.
Give us a bit of flap. Alright, acknowledge pattern and treat
Cleared
instructions.
ILS runway 35 left approach, Air France 8230.
Let's turn on our landing lights real quick. And let's turn our approach mode on. engage managed altitude so our plane can fly itself. There we go. There's an outside view.
2,500.
Alright. Gear down. Flaps to 1. Maybe I'll want flaps lower than that soon. Let's turn that to this. There we go. Going a bit fast, so I'll put flaps to 2. This time I'll do the landing from the cockpit. Looks like the plane is doing it properly today. I think last time it crashed because I forgot to turn on managed altitude though.
Airfrance 8230 cleared to land runway 35 left. Wind tree 8 at 4.
And we got our landing clearance, so that is nice.
Cleared to land runway 35 left. Airfrance 8230.
Cool. Almost there. I'll give it a bit more flap. We are a bit far from the runway still, but can't hurt, I don't think. Gears are down. Landing lights. I'll turn the taxi light on. I don't actually know the correct procedure for all this jazz. So, yeah. Low deceleration.
1,000.
I'll actually turn off the taxi light. It is a bit annoying in the cockpit, I think. Alright, we're almost there.
500.
Just gotta get ready to turn off autopilot. Switch it to 1.
300.
This should be relatively smooth compared to every other landing I've made, so yeah. Alright.
60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard drive.
Good. Let's get reverse thrust. Flaps up. Yeah, that was a pretty successful landing, I think.
Airfrance 8230, turn next taxiway.
Yep.
Airfrance 8230, contact ground on 120.45.
Well, guys.
Going to 120.45, Airfrance 8230.
That was a pretty successful flight, I'd say. But alas, I think it is time to end the episode since there isn't really much left to do. So yeah, until next time. I don't know. Anyways, goodbye.